Check, Mike, check, what it do? You just tuned in to another episode of Laughing at the Life with your boy DJ Rock One.
Your man, Mr. Sandman.
Your boy Glass Joe in that building.
What up, fellas?
What it do, man? What's happening with it?
Can't complain, man. Can't complain. I mean, I could, but it really wouldn't matter, so I ain't.
Hey, man, we've been talking just a little bit. We getting a little bit of this 901 weather, ain't it?
Shit, yeah.
Went from snowballs last week to shit. Keep on running around that motherfucking Speedos today.
Yeah, it definitely jumped on us. I wasn't expecting it.
With a tank top on.
It's belly out summer, man.
Yeah, we got our bellies out. Stomach.
Yeah. You gotta show that. You gotta make that happen, man.
But y'all know how we started the show off, man. Today, I think we tap back in to our younger selves. Well, they're a lot older than me, so they done tapped all the way back. But we drinking Amsterdam, man. The goddamn grapefruit.
Hey, man.
Vodka.
Hey, man, this grapefruit vodka, I tell you, you don't have to have a mixer. You don't have to have a mixer with it.
Man, I left vodka alone and thought I'd never go back until I started trying some of this.
Damn, you ain't fell enough, man. That glass gonna hurt way more than that damn ground did. How this man get stuck? He ain't been sitting down 2 minutes and he ain't get stuck in the table.
I don't know, man. Oh, shit, y'all. We smoking a variety today.
Yeah, man, I don't like the variety stick. Cause
I know, I ain't get a chance. Well, I was up there early today and I had to take my physical early, so I said I was going to go back and I never did. But I'm smoking, you know, y'all will hear my father. I know y'all been hearing it down there every episode, but I'm smoking to my father, Don Pepin, Cuban Classic.
So they give you a shot for the syphilis.
I took my physical for my DOT physical. Let's put it there.
You passed it?
Yes.
That means you got to go to work tomorrow.
Yep. That's exactly what it means.
No shit. So why we ain't do this early in the day then?
Because that's when I did it, early in the day.
Where you go to take
We
your
still wait on him.
We was fixing to start without him.
Yeah, but we knew he was coming.
Where you go to Nova?
No, career pros, career choice. I was trying to go whoever was the cheapest.
Hey man, let's light up so we get this thing started, right?
I think the little lady at the little clinic was trying to flirt with me.
You had your stomach out?
I had this shirt on, though. It was a little tighter earlier. So it was showing my two-pack.
Jacked up, right?
You showing your what, dog?
My two-pack.
Okay.
You don't never have two damn things that go together, do you?
Salute.
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 Hey, since we were talking about clinics and shit, why? I don't know if it's just me, and I don't know how many times y'all go to the doctor or whatever, but it seems like every time I take my physical or whatever, it's always a fat person telling me what I need to do, and I just be like, how you telling me?
Somebody telling you need to lose weight.
Yeah, and I'm looking at you like...
And you struck.
Somebody telling you get your blood pressure down.
Yeah. And
They got ketchup running through their veins.
as soon as I got in the office today, later, like, ooh, I'm hungry. I was like, girl, me too. trying to wait on y'all.
You should have said, hey, what we finna eat?
She was talking about some damn fried rice from the place called The Grill. She said it was $15 though.
Oh, yeah, they straight.
I ain't paying $15 for no rice though.
No, the grill good, though.
Now this is like some shrimp and steak and chicken fried rice or some shit like that.
Yeah, the grill good.
Got you a cutter? Look at that boy.
Oh, he's stepping up.
Oh, man, he's stepping this game up, man. Look, man, you said that talking about the price of food. Hey, man, how the hell does a 3-piece cost $15 now?
Damn.
And why just to get the 2-piece for $4?
He wanted 3 pieces.
Shit, he
I
could
know.
have added a piece for what, $2 more?
I left all this shit there. I could have bought 3 packs of chicken.
And then they got the $10 special on Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, but it's just thighs and legs.
Shit, that's the best part of the chicken, you know?
No, breast
Hey,
and
man,
legs.
but
Everybody's breast don't be good.
I thought about that. That came up in my head when you said that it's just the cost of food. But going back, I love going to my doctor, man. And man said, "What you do?" I said, "Play golf, smoke cigar, drink Jack Daniels." He's like, "Shit, the numbers look good. Keep doing that." See me in 6 months.
Damn.
That's it. Well, he actually told me I don't play enough golf.
I said I was gonna turn my little garage to a little workout spot this summer.
Just for our fans, I'm not a good golfer. I'm an avid golfer. I like to play the game, but I'm not good.
You talking about mini golf, y'all?
Ain't nothing wrong with mini golf. I like cooking.
Hey man, for real, a day like today, had I been on the golf course, the way the humidity and heat was, dude, it wasn't enough beer on the course for me today.
We need to start back hooping, though. That's what we need to do.
True.
I'm like you. I'm the takeout dude. I let y'all run up and down in court. I take out on one end. I'm not doing it.
Man, when I worked in the office a couple of weeks ago, I had my bosses put a basketball goal in the back, so they were like, I just want to release some stress and shit. Y'all go out there and shoot around. I'm sitting in the office. I ain't had nothing but like 2 people to call, so I was trying to make that shit stretch all day. Man, I went out there talking about tired as a motherfucker. I recorded myself.
You just shooting around and got tired.
Yeah, running out there. Well, you know, it ain't like it's a court, so it's a parking lot. The motherfucker ball go, you got to go chase that
go
motherfucker.
chase it.
It's tight.
We need to go. We need to do something though, man.
Yeah.
Meet me on the golf course.
Do that.
Meet me on the golf
I
course.
sure got some golf clubs I've been ready to
I want to run.
No, ain't nobody.
I've been on swung something and poured a muscle in my back.
I'm 54, man. Ain't nobody chasing me. What the hell I'm running for? Nothing.
Huh?
I'm 54. You got to get from home to first. That's the run right there. Once you get to first base, everything else easy.
You can go paintball.
Don't be sweating like a motherfucker.
You running because you don't want to get hit by them damn paintballs.
It's tired.
I ain't never did that. Play laser tag though.
Same difference. You just outside.
Joe, don't be drinking my beer. I know you.
Really?
Man, what y'all think about these playoffs and all this shit, man? The draft done happened.
Man.
Hey, man, I went back and looked at our draft. They graded out. Somebody graded that shit an A, and then I saw today they graded it a B. We all right, man.
I think we finally
We
did
alright.
good too. To be honest, I
Yeah,
think we did
I ain't
good
mad
too.
at the quarterback situation right now.
Other than us not getting Shador them multiple times, we could have drafted him. Other than that, I was happy. I was happy with our draft.
You know what, though? I was reading something yesterday, and they was like, no, it was today, and they said that Cam Ward was the first least talked about number 1 pick in the whole in the draft history because everybody was trying to figure out why Shador wasn't getting drafted.
Right.
But what I'm tripping off of, man, is if you look at it, everything in America comes down to race. I'm not understanding that because I look at racism as, to me, it's self-hate, being racist, but I don't think that man got the coverage because of his skin color. Because of his skin color, and I'm going to say that, look at Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams, light-skinned dude, he go number 1. They constantly talking about Caleb Williams. But at the end of the year, they talking about Jalen Daniels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, it's the complexity. They don't want to give him props for what he's doing.
So you saying because he look like a YN?
Yeah. With 10 braids in his hair but man,
Fingernails painted.
do you, because everything, and I ain't gonna even mention a lot of the rhetoric I done read just today. Man, they dogging this man integrity. He go number 1. They let Shador drop to the 5th round. He go number 1. They still dogging this man integrity. He's not a good teammate. His social skills it don't matter when you get on that football field. You got 60 minutes to prove your worth once a week.
I think he gonna be straight though, man.
But let me ask you this:
I hope he does.
Do you think it was planned for Cleveland to get him though?
Nah.
He failed that way. I don't think because
They
if
were
it was
trying
planned,
to make a point.
Cleveland went and took Dylan Gabriel. And Dylan Gabriel, man, been hurt. Well, first he stayed in college 7 years. He was hurt 5 of them.
Yeah, he might have, huh?
close to it.
But the
That's
team-
like, but I didn't like the whole thing with Dion, repping his boys or whatever. Because Archie Manning did that for Peyton and Eli.
Yeah, but it's, like I said,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
they just not gonna let his race dictate to them where he go. Archie did it with Peyton him. John Elway daddy did it with him, and that's what's really so surprising. John Elway, GM, president, whatever. And now he don't like the fact of Dion doing what his dad did. But your dad's supposed to take up for you.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
know?
if don't nobody else root for you, your parents or
Your parents go
somebody's supposed to root for you. And I don't understand it.
I thought it was something that was real funny, though. Shiloh fired the shit out of Dion. Like, I got to get me a real agent, man. Working with you just
So
ain't
who picked
working out.
Shiloh up?
Tampa Bay, undrafted free agent. And he should have went probably no less than the fourth round.
Honestly, I thought Dallas was gonna get Shiloh. I really did.
Well, they were just trying to make a point, but they didn't realize they were hurting other quarterbacks because this was a quarterback deep draft. They were hurting them other quarterbacks by not taking Shador. You know what I'm saying? By letting him keep falling. They can't pick, and I advocated for Seth Hennigan. You can't pick Seth Hennigan over Shador.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I'm kind of glad New York didn't pick him because I had to see Shador twice a year. So.
Joe,
And I don't want him to get hurt.
Glad Joe. I'm gonna be honest. You can see Hamilton High School twice a year now. Y'all garbage.
We can beat y'all.
Okay.
Sure can.
What the last game say? You only as good as your last game. What the last game say?
We lost.
Oh, okay.
Damn, son, where'd you find it?
You only as good as your last game, man.
How the Cowboys doing the draft?
We did good. Yeah, that's why I said, well, Jared did good last year. He did good
I
this
think
year,
y'all did good by replacing
I did,
what's your
man.
boy on offensive line?
Tyron
Tyron Smith.
Tyron Smith.
But I'm gonna be honest, man. Watching the draft, and I watched the first 2 days in its entirety. I missed most of the third day. But man, these young men were classy. These young men handled themselves with dignity. These young men did everything they were supposed to do. But some people got to find negativity in.
That's in
in-
everything.
That's
in
in
stuff.
everything.
That's in everything.
I don't get it, man. I give props, man. These people, they PR teams, they all had them ready, Especially, and I don't even know who those last two guys were on the way to the stage. They were dapping everybody up. They were jumping up like they were all teammates of everybody that got drafted.
At the end of the day, man, all it is, you just waiting on that phone call. I don't care if you go number 1 or number 301, goddamn it, you just waiting on the phone call.
Yep, you right.
Which I mean, you still got to get out there and prove yourself, though, because you will if you couldn't, but you just waiting on that phone call, man. Like, you get that phone call, that kind of just, it give you that drive to be like, okay, now I'm here. Let me go and turn up now, because now I can just,
I never did get it.
I ain't play football, so.
Hey,
I was running back.
you ain't get that phone call for band.
I ain't know, because I stopped once I got
We're gonna
in.
play the two.
I wasn't a tuba player. I was close to it, though. Don't hate on the bread section, man. We carried it. We carried the band, man.
Ain't nothing like, hey, I'm a snap person, dog. That just means
Triangle.
The triangle, Brad.
I'm on that drum line, fool. I'm like Nick Cannon on them.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Nick Cannon kept getting the team A's.
I was about to say, he didn't hear what the drum
I scrapped.
Yeah, man. All in all, man, I give this year's draft, even with it being in Green Bay, the fans were into it. They made it exciting. And then,
I was looking, and this is what kind of made me excited about our picks because Cam Chancellor said something, and it was sort of on the lines like, man, the Legion of Boom wasn't just one person. It was a group of us that came into unison. Right. He was like, let's show these boys let's bring the boom back. And I was like, oh shit, like, okay, because like you said, you catch the first couple of days of the draft, and then we had so many picks on the third day, I couldn't keep up. Every time I looked at my phone, I was like, damn, we picking him, we picking again. But I'm excited, man. Damn, that's crazy.
I'll be excited every year, man.
It says Shaquille O'Neal agrees to become the men's basketball GM at Sacramento State. Sorry, I thought it was the King, but still, it's a good little move. Shaq. Speaking of Shaq, this nigga always doing something with money.
You see, but you know they were talking about how he went to the bathroom on TV last week.
Yeah, he had the shit.
Yeah, he did. And Charles Barkley said it was a match.
I just saw he went to the restroom. I never even watched the clip.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta go, man.
It was live.
Sometimes you gotta go, man. That's how I was earlier. They're like, man, these folks they don't come on. They're gonna get pee and a little doo doo. Goddamn it, it is physical because my stomach was hurting. I hadn't even ate shit.
Why you didn't go early this morning?
Because it's too packed. I like to try to catch it when it's I can walk in and come out.
Because I go like right at 9. I probably have to wait maybe 30 minutes tops.
I ain't wait long. I went about.
What's the other one?
Concentric?
Yeah, Concentric. Hey, I love them.
I would have went to them, but I can't remember what I paid for. I know the price over there was $70. So.
No, I was free.
Man, it's different when a job pay for it, but you know when it's time for you to renew your own shit, you gotta.
Speaking of renewing, what about these new license, man? Do we gotta get it?
If you gonna travel, if you ain't got no passport,
Can you get it anytime after May?
Yeah, you can get it anytime. You just gotta have it. Yeah, you just gotta have it by May 7th.
That's what I'm saying. What if we go past the 7th?
Yeah, you still gotta get it.
You got a passport?
I'm not thinking about going nowhere.
I thought you were going somewhere in May.
We driving. That's in
okay.
Branson.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, that's in Branson. We driving, but I got to renew my license in July. So
if you don't plan on going before then, because I actually did mine, man, in 2020.
When they were talking about it.
But I still, because I had a few things I was doing. I was thinking about going to Mexico, and so I redid it. But I stood in line that day 2.5 hours. In the sun.
Have y'all drove past the DMV and seen the line at that moment? Mine.
Which one on Chevy Drive?
Yeah, that's the only one I'm a pass unless I'm in Middleton. But
they still got the one up in Summer.
In
Oakland. No, that's not that one. Thing they'll go to Oakland.
They got one on some also.
But that's
the folks they be standing outside too.
Man, when I saw dude, I was at work one day and dude had his little chair, little fold out chair, sitting there with a newspaper in hand, waiting in line. I said, "Oh hell no.
Not finna do that."
I said, "Ain't no way."
I go when it die down.
I stood in line.
In July when I go, it be done died down.
Shit, no. Because they got appointments. You can't even book an appointment in July unless you go somewhere.
Not in the 901.
No, you can't book appointment no more. We tried last night.
Yes, can.
We tried that.
It depends on where you go.
Yeah, you can't get one in the 901. You can travel.
You can't get one in Jackson either, or Nashville.
He got one in Jackson.
He must have caught the layer one.
Was it packed in Jackson?
They got the other junks that's like 2, 3, 4 hours away that you got to go to, and I'm like, nah, fuck it. I got a passport, so I'm good until I go get my.
Well, you know what? I probably just gonna get a passport, but I do have to renew my license.
Shit, passport's gonna take just as long as that. You're gonna have to wait for the passport.
But I'm not planning on going nowhere. Flying, really.
You might get deported, and you might need a way back.
Yeah, she graduated from Phoenix, and damn, it's in September. She graduated from University of Phoenix, so I'm gonna have to get it.
Have to get.
Yeah, but it is what it is. You got to do it to travel. You got the passport. You got even the cards. What we were talking about before, and I'm gonna venture back. The NBA playoffs is some bullshit. I'm so sick of these fucking referees, man. These referees are making mistakes, and like they don't care that they making mistakes.
They dictate the game.
Exactly. Exactly, man. And that 2-minute report, there's some garbage too. If you're not gonna change the outcome of the game, but in that last Knicks, what was it Knicks?
You talking about that foul call? Well, they didn't call foul, but he got
But
fouled
they
in the
immediately acknowledged after the game that
what's the purpose of doing that after the game? Just like they did Memphis. So what's the purpose? Okay, well it was a bad call. It's too late now.
That's why I said like it's pointless to come out with saying like y'all gonna make them replay them last few seconds.
Exactly.
It's pointless to say it after the game.
But like that game, it was an obvious foul. Man, they knocked dude into the cameraman and everything.
Yeah.
That was an obvious foul.
Yeah.
And they had been calling much less. But I did hear a nationally paid commentator say he didn't care because the referee missed so many calls against the Knicks. Dude, that was a crucial play. Instead of the series being tied 2-2 going back to New York, now the series 3-1.
3-1.
And you're going to a closeout game in New York.
In New York.
You know, so I thought that was a cop out for him to say that. He
didn't say his name, man.
Nah.
Well, on that note, I hope the Lakers lose. I really do.
I know you do.
I really do. And you know what? I think LeBron tried to roll over his ankle too.
Are you serious,
What
man?
the fuck gonna trying to do this?
Are you? Yeah. They are professionals, man. They professional.
That's the injury they can fuck you up.
But I
Exactly.
But I really.
But he ain't had to roll on his ankle.
Now we going to that game, man. I wish that man would have hit Rudy Gobert. I wish he just took that suspension. When Rudy Gobert elbowed him in the back of his head.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I wish LeBron would have took that, man.
Man,
Come on, man.
we
do
all
stuff like
hoopers,
that.
right? We all hoopers. Don't y'all think that side step and back step is a travel?
That's a travel, man.
Man,
But
when
I think
Anthony
the
Edwards
Euro
did
step
it,
is a travel.
he was just standing still and he just took 2 steps to the side and shot the ball. I'm like, dude, that's a travel.
Because the
Well,
Euro step 3 steps.
It-
You do 1, 2.
I'm talking about you standing still.
Dude, when you are jumping, there's no way you can jump and both your feet hit the ground at the same time.
Right.
No, that's why you don't use both feet. You use one.
No,
Instead of
sir.
jump from one to the other, it's a Euro step.
No, you looking at
We out here in the background, man. That's
Euro
our
step
fact
is
checker,
different.
RJ.
Yeah,
You say
you
you
looking
took
at
long.
new
You talking about
basketball.
Euro step.
You looking at new basketball. Now I'm talking about when they dribble, they jump, and then they take
and then
another
they
You look at
step.
Ginobili.
That's a travel.
That's some Ginobili.
James
you-
Harden
you
did
got-
this shit.
You gotta look at how they do layups, man. You can take 3 steps to a layup, 2 steps to a layup.
It probably 2
Supposed to be
steps.
two.
So you dribbling the ball. I mean,
And that's what
you
that's what.
step back twice is technically
But that's what get me right now.
technically you're not traveling.
You good.
But that's what get me right now about the way they referee. They want to choose what they call.
Oh yeah, they definitely pick and choose what
like,
they call.
How you call a defensive 3 second 5 times more than you call an offensive 3 seconds?
Shit,
You got 4
I was just gonna say, do they call 3 seconds?
yeah, a defense. They gonna call.
They don't call 8 seconds no more. They don't call.
Yeah. So, like I said, man, the referee inserting themselves in the game. And go back to I said at the first part of the season in the NBA, I guess they got enough pushback that they used to announce who the officials were before the game,
Before
every game.
Right.
Like we not paying to see them.
Right.
We don't want to see who the officials are.
I can care less. Just call the game fair, man. Just call it fair.
Like I said,
When last time a fair game was called? That's what I thought.
Can't really say on that one.
yeah, it just got to depend on what you watching to say if it's fair or not. But I can tell you what unfair look like. Unfair, you got a lot of unfair this weekend. You got a lot of unfair games this weekend.
This weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, they say your girlfriend to get a statue, man.
Who is
Who?
that?
Don
Don.
Staley.
When the ceremony?
I don't know. You gotta on Wednesday. You can't make it.
Y'all want to go?
This Wednesday?
Yeah, you can't make that.
No.
Let me
I
check.
gotta work.
Let me check, right?
Sam, man, I think you can make it, Sam, man.
Southwest flying to South Carolina.
I'm pretty sure.
Sweet.
They said you got a parachute, you can ride, you can fly free.
Miami Spirit.
If you got a parachute, you fly out
free.
Southwest.
Yeah, just jump out the plane. They ain't got to land.
Hell, if I leave when we finish recording tonight, I can get there.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, you right.
But why are they doing the statue reveal in the off season?
The season gonna start back though.
No, it's
Nah,
not.
that's WNBA. My bad.
Yeah, that's crazy. But she deserved. But
She do.
they doing it in South Carolina.
in the city of Columbus.
I hope so.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I think she deserved one in Philly, right next to Rocky. Rocky got a statue. Rocky wasn't even no real person.
Yeah, Rocky Marciano.
No, sir. Rocky Balboa.
What did you say? I agree
Rocky
with you.
Marciano.
I disagree with
Rocky Marciano. No, Rocky Balboa.
I
had the
know.
statue.
I know it's Rocky Balboa. But
So she get a statue, man. That's her hometown. I just hope her statue ain't like Mello's, man. Because I still laugh at that. That's one of the funniest damn commercials on TV.
no, AI.
AI nobody's statue worse than Dwayne
Wayde. That wasn't even him.
Dwayne Wade showed every emotion. He was laughing, crying, smiling, and frowning, all on the same statue. Like I ain't understand. He looked like a mixture of Scatman Crothers, Flip Wilson.
Damn.
He didn't look nothing like Dwayne Wade.
Nope. And then I think he had a goal, didn't he?
No, what the fuck it was?
That wasn't Dwayne Wade.
That looked like Adonis Haslam a little bit. I tried to look at that statue every which way. I did not see Dwayne Wade.
No, I didn't see nothing either.
Cause he had wrinkles in his forehead like Haslam had. Haslam was a damn good teammate for us. So if
He got a championship with him.
That too.
Yeah,
Three.
2 of them.
3.
You know, he got. Didn't he get?
That too when LeBron was over there.
Okay.
yeah, man. And then you look. I love looking at them guys. Their interaction with each other after they retire. You know, they're away from the game. We were competitors on the court, but let's do this. And I think that's got a lot to do with, you know, building their generation of wealth and doing all that. They didn't tapped into how to do that. But I like the fact that you see that unity in there.
UNITY.
I think.
Sorry.
Hey, we gonna be the same way when we retire. All of us retire together.
I was gonna be a long time if I retired. So I hit this
Yeah,
lotto.
you got a minute, but hey, I'm down the street.
I'm retired.
Sandman.
That's why I say I'm down the street.
I need a purpose for my day. I don't have a purpose.
Yeah. We finna go pay some bills, man. We're gonna get right back with y'all.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What it do, folks? You're now listening to another episode of Laughing After Life, and we appreciate all the listeners we have out there. We want y'all to all sign in, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcast, whatever you listen to your podcast on. Like and subscribe. We drop weekly, man. Just hit us up. Let us know what you think. And also, if you got any questions, any concerns, anything you want us to talk about, hit us up on laughingafterlife@gmail.com.
Hey, welcome back, man. We had to go pay some bills. You know how we do it, man. Fellas, y'all enjoying y'all cigars, man?
Yes, sir.
I always enjoy mine. It's
Oh,
absolutely one of my favorites. So,
The nickel
yeah, I'm gonna keep these.
rustica.
I got to keep these in the humidor, man.
No wrong with that.
That made me feel better.
Hey, man. So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all feel like, as a full-grown man, that it's a animal that you could take on? You know how they say, you see me trapped in the phone booth with a bear, help the bear. Do you feel like it's an animal you could take on by yourself of that stature?
Oh, that's it.
No,
If you in the phone booth,
No, you. I'm just saying you ain't. I'll just use it as
talking
an
about
example.
just fighting an animal.
Yeah. Do you think you could like?
Hand fight. Very little problem.
Hey, honestly, yeah, I think I could take on a wolf.
A wolf?
A wolf, yeah. Cause you know why I say that? Wolves are only good in packs, but you get one by itself, he go fold.
You ever seen? You ever watched the Game of Thrones and seen a dire wolf?
You know why? I ain't never watched Game of Thrones, but
I
I watched
heard they
Twilight.
just recreated a dire wolf.
I watched Twilight, and there were wolves in there.
But I asked y'all that question though, man. There's a thing going around It's a thing going around on social media. It's 100 men against one gorilla. Do you think the 100 men will beat the one gorilla?
Hell yeah.
Think about it now. The gorillas got 9 times the strength of a regular human. So
Yeah, but that's 100 men.
So you ever went to the zoo and the gorilla hit the
One claw from a gorilla will kill a man.
yeah.
He got 4 of them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
So he jump up in the air.
But I don't think he gonna have time.
He
though.
jump up in the air like Glad Joe did. Look, when he fell out that chair last week, he jump up in the air. All 4 hit 4 people. They dead already.
Yeah, but that's 100 folk. If he in the middle, they got his ass.
Okay.
He
I
might. Now that gorilla probably take 10.
Nah, I ain't gonna even put it past Chance, because I still look at him as my friend. I got a friend. God rest his soul. Dude killed a pit bull. He choked a pit bull out.
That's different though.
But now you said an animal.
You said
That's
animal.
A pit bull, but them other 2 pit bulls got his ass, and his ass stayed about a week in the hospital in intensive care. He killed one of them. 3 attacked him.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? But so it's possible if it's one on a dog level. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest, man. Any damn thing bigger than a bobcat, hell no. I don't think nobody can do that.
You don't think 100 people can though, man?
Yeah, I do. 100 people. I say 50 people can.
How many snake bites do you think a damn snake could give to 100 folks?
All depends on how they strike.
Exactly. No, you can kill a boa constrictor. Yeah, 100 motherfuckers get a boa constrictor.
Yeah,
I think 100 motherfuckers can get a gorilla though.
I told you 50. Hell, 20
Just don't
probably.
be the first
could.
10 on the front line.
I'm going. When the
Put me
gorilla,
like it's 62 or something.
you
Hey,
trying
what-
to wait on the gorilla to get tired?
Yeah,
Hey, would you be part of the 100?
I would. I just want to be on the front line.
No, I'd be on that last line.
I wouldn't even be on the last line because he might have a little kickback.
Let me know when you and them other 99 silly motherfuckers get together, because I'm gonna record, and we gonna podcast that motherfucker live.
Yeah.
Live.
I'm a black belt in karate, man. I think I got something for it.
Hey, we'll be like, Rock One was a good
Shit,
dude.
I got a black belt in soups. That don't mean shit when you fucking with a gorilla. That don't mean shit.
They are strong, especially the damn silverbacks, man.
It's just funny.
Bow your head.
Joe, I don't want to fuck with a gibbon, and that's like the smallest one of them motherfuckers. I don't want to fuck with no.
Hey, is a chicken considered as an animal, right? I can fight a chicken.
That was a thing too, though.
I kick the shit out of him.
Until that motherfucker start flapping and try to hit your head with them talons.
I have got picked by a chicken before though.
Hey man, on the funny note, man, it's the reason, man. My pop don't eat turkeys right now. That man had a pet turkey. That turkey had a fight. That turkey attacked my granddad, man.
Damn.
My granddad killed the shit out of that turkey. They had it for dinner that evening.
I don't blame him.
My dad ain't turkey. He said he ain't ate turkey since he was about 10 years old. So my granddad killed this turkey.
On that note, have y'all seen how people back in the day used to kill chicken?
No.
Just
I
grab
seen
by the
my
neck
grandma.
and
Yeah,
ring
I
it.
seen my grandmama ring that chicken neck,
Yeah,
and that
ring the
motherfucker
neck.
popped off, man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm a city boy. Told you, I
Hey,
ain't never
but
do shit
fresh
outside
chicken
but play
gotta
sports.
You gotta.
I play
you
sports
gotta,
outside.
You gotta talk about city boys because nowadays city boys and city girls, you know, you gotta know what you mean when you say you're a city boy.
I'm sorry. I grew up
There you go.
with bricks and sidewalks and all that
Yeah,
shit.
that's it.
Because they
This
might
is-
think you out here fighting and all that. So
Oh, like I'm for the city.
yeah,
That is an ass whooping right there. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
72 to 28. What the hell?
what they remind y'all of? The weak ass Grizzlies.
I'm not gonna allow you to talk about the team like
That's
that.
my team too.
Better luck next year. That's all I can say, man.
I'm not gonna allow you to talk because you go back a couple of years ago, and in the regular season they beat OKC worse than that in the regular season.
Yeah, but we talking about playoffs. It don't matter what the fuck.
Hey,
you
but
do
big
in the
ups to Scottie Pippen Jr., man. Hey,
Fuck that.
No,
Yeah,
that
the
man
last
ball.
game, yeah, man. The
the
game
last
before that,
few games, yeah.
Well, the game we was up 29 points, he turned the ball over 32 times after the halftime.
I don't know why we lost that game. I really don't, but hey,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.
Yeah, but now going back, but you talk about whooping a gorilla.
Good.
when you think about, because I want to pray, I don't like nature. I don't do nature real well. Cause
I do. I like nature.
Man, the only damn thing outside I ain't running from is a fly. But I'm allergic to every damn thing else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But I was sitting out today because at one point today, before it got 100 degrees outside, it was nice. I was sitting outside, man, and I didn't know why. I looked up and there's 2 buzzards flying over my driveway. I ain't know why the damn buzzards was out there until I got ready to leave home. I had to make a run. And I left the house. Some uninformed person decided to drop a bag of Taco Bell in front of my driveway. That's what the buzzards were.
I thought
out
you
there
could say
doing.
rat. A possum or something.
I don't live in the fucking country. I still live in bricks
I
and
see
concrete.
it every day.
You still get rats out there,
That's why I got a cat. I got a pet cat. I don't know her name. She don't know my name. Only thing we do is like give heads up to each other when she walk across the
You gotta
yard.
put a little bowl of food back there.
Man, I wish the hell I would.
You already claiming
She
it.
got enough food. She got them moles back there.
She ain't gonna eat them. She just gonna kill them.
She jumped the fence the other day with one of her kittens in her mouth.
Damn.
And she just walked across the patio like we wasn't even sitting out there.
Damn, super cat.
And the bad part about it is she'd have jumped halfway up in the air. She could have opened the gate. She went over the gate. She
Damn.
could have just opened the gate.
Super cat.
Hey, it don't matter. And like I said, we just say what's up to each other when she walk by.
She raised her head up too. Be
Your
like,
head
what
nod
up?
like
What
she
up,
good.
fool?
That's it. You all right, man?
I had to burp, man. I had to concentrate on that burp. I'm sorry.
Man, I forgot what I was
over there. You got that melancholy look on
Man, you
again.
know what this shit. You know them fighting words. I flipped this whole table.
Don't do that.
Yeah, the table too heavy.
Nah,
Too much expensive shit on the table.
Very expensive.
hey, look, I went to a cookout Saturday, man, and we had an absolute ball.
Yeah, you
But-
didn't call me back.
Yeah, because when I got home, I was mostly inebriated, and I ain't... Actually, we didn't even realize how late it was till the sun started going down. And we were out there, but had a ball, but it reminded me, I dropped that bottle. We was in Mobile, and I dropped that bottle and cut my hand. Our boy JB cut his hand deeper.
What bottle was it?
It was a bottle of tequila, and it was a nice thick bottle. And he did the same thing. As soon as it hit the ground, he tried to catch it and cut his hand. Now, everybody out there gonna tell him how to fix his hand. But ain't nobody got nothing to fix his hand. But we got a nurse out there that didn't say nothing. She just went to her truck and he was over there like he was in the medical tent on the football thing. She done wrapped him up. I said, oh, y'all done ran over here. Ain't none of y'all medical professionals at all. But they gonna tell him. One person told him, man, just suck the blood till it stop bleeding. You know, shit like that. Like, hey, man.
That do work though. It do work.
Cut yourself and let me see if it works.
I don't take it not working.
Cut yourself. Hey, man, we watch a lot of damn sports, man. Please tell me why RJ got softball on TV
Ain't no
right now.
He probably just want to look at them good.
I don't until playoffs. until the NCAA tournament, then I'll watch it.
So y'all know this is Taurus season. You know my birthday coming up. Surprise y'all what we taking shots of. And I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I'm doing the same.
Hey,
What day you gonna take?
you didn't take shots with us yesterday.
That's what I did. You just didn't see it. I did. I hit cousin P up on Instagram,
Good pe.
and I did my due diligence.
Nah.
Joe,
Yep. He didn't take shots either.
I gotta take my shot.
I told you.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't make it.
See,
I was still tired, dog. They worked shit out of me.
how they work you? Yesterday was Sunday, man.
I know. I was recuperating.
So you didn't go to church Sunday?
Yeah, I did. Man,
Where you
but
go
you
on
know
the
what?
couch?
It's funny. My leg will hurt me so bad Friday and Saturday. That's why I got up. Because at first I wasn't going to go to church. So I got up, went to church. Yeah, it stopped hurting.
It began with a C, though.
That's what I said, church.
No, you didn't.
What I say?
Church. I went to church.
Go to sit.
I'm just saying what you said. What you said. Just saying what you said. Yeah. Now, of course, like I said, man, that's part of our weekly routine. You go on if you feel good. Man, RJ showed me a video of this woman with a dog sitting in church. It wasn't no rescue animal. It was like she got ready to walk out the house and her dog wouldn't stop barking, and she just brought the dog with her, sitting in church with the dog in her lap.
I been thinking about
He didn't bark no more, did he?
Huh?
He didn't bark no more.
No, he didn't bark.
He got the Holy Ghost.
Have y'all ever got the Holy Ghost in church?
I haven't. I mean,
Have I been moved in church?
I've
You
been
know what I
moved.
mean when I say,
Yeah.
have you ever got the Holy
Talking about
Ghost?
shouting and stuff like I ain't never did that before.
Yeah, do the little dance.
No, I ain't never did that. But I be seeing a lot of people
I hope
doing.
whenever it happened to me, like I hit the Dougie or something first before I started doing the line dance.
Disney.
I mean, I said line dance, the shouting dance. I don't want to do the normal stuff, man. I just want to do.
You want to do the Cabbage Patch food? Be like,
something, man.
That day, I hope you got the tambourine in your hand.
Fix it.
That one,
fix it,
We
G.
got it. We got a tambourine player.
Fix
We
it,
ain't got
G.
to worry about that.
Fix it. Fix it.
I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I'm crazy though because like when I be in the booth doing the AV and all this stuff, I just like watch. Now I be paying attention to church, but I be like having them what if moments, and I be like, man, like what if they just say Devin? They call my name and I gotta go up there. You know I'm silly as hell, so I'm gonna do something to make the crowd laugh first before they even acknowledge me. But I be trying to picture like what would I really do?
Look, I'm gonna be honest, man, and I'm doing this podcast now because I'm with my folks. Dude, up until a few years ago, I had a terrible fear of public speaking.
I still do.
When I graduated as an undergrad, my last class that I actually took was public communication, public speaking. I avoided that class for so long, and my advisor was like, "You're not gonna graduate until you take this class." I hate talking in public, man.
You know what? On that note, when you said that, I was kind of scared when they called my name to walk across stage. Cause
For graduation?
yeah, I was scared, but I
You
did
ain't have
it.
to say nothing.
I ain't got to, dog. Is
You was in your Michael Jackson. I could imagine you moonwalking across.
I'm
that
gonna tell y'all what calmed me down. Walk across stage. They called my name. Walk across stage. I look in the crowd. My mama got this blue 2-piece suit on, jumping up and down like a mother. I got to stay. Said, "Damn, that was your mama." I said, "Yes." That's my baby. Oh my God! We in the church. I was like, "Oh."
but you know what though? I did say, hey, I did it, and went straight to the barbecue they had for me. Barbecue in a car.
I had a healthy fear, but now I got a remedy to how I speak in public. Number one, I'm not looking anybody in their face. You know what I'm saying? That's
Looking
really
past 'em.
look at the clock.
Or you can just look at one person.
I can look, but the one person I would look at, she making faces and shit that I really just like don't look at her because.
Yeah.
Or she doing this shit like touching her watch like you talking too long.
Yeah.
That's just like for me to graduate high school, man. We had to do a senior presentation. We had a portfolio. We had to do like almost an autobiography of our life. So I did it, but I had a video playing kind of going along. And I told you I do funny shit, so everybody laughing. I'm talking fast as hell. I got done. I was like, "Thank you." Da da da. Everybody clapped. Then man looked at me and said, "Now do it again without the video." I was like, "Damn."
But see, that's like public speaking. You on a timer, so you got to talk. Just say you got a maximum, but you also got a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your maximum like that last speech, the maximum maybe was like 12 minutes, but the minimum was 8.
Hey,
And you had to at least talk for 8 minutes. And at that time, I had got enough nerve during that whole semester to just talk about. I just talked about work. You know, just said stuff about work.
On that note, I was scared to say my Easter speech, dog. That's why I can't public speak right today. I was scared to say Happy Easter Day.
And mine really is not a fear of public speaking. My fear is I'm going to say something that's not. And most of the time I do public speaking. I do it in church. I'm going to say something that's not churchy, which means I might cuss because I cuss a lot. Mm-hmm. Or I'm going to say something that's real inappropriate, you know, to somebody like, hey, man, sit your ass down. You know stuff like that. That's what I'd be afraid of.
But see, how about this? I'm probably maybe 15, 16-year-old, and I had to read a poem for Easter Day.
You had to read a who?
You had an Easter speech at 16?
I had to read a poem. You know what I said?
You had to read a who?
A poem.
A perm.
A who?
Poem.
Poem.
You know what I said?
Happy Easter Day.
Jesus is risen as he said and walked off.
At 16, if they making you do an Easter speech, if I'm your grandmama, I'm beating
not
your
good
ass
at public speaking, man. I'm almost pissed on myself, man.
Hey, do they have a never mind?
Hey,
never
I
mind.
got something funny because I know what our audience look like.
Never mind.
Look, man, I always talk about Pops, man. Well, Pops, he dealing with stuff right now, and Pops use a cane from time to time. Pops carried the cane more than he really actually used it. But Pops came to church yesterday, and he's not being able to drive. He can't drive until Thursday. He know his restrictions up on Thursday. Mm-hmm. How about the person that drove him to church was on the cane?
God.
I was like, what was y'all doing? Y'all
So
have
was
a
the car
cane duel?
limping?
I said, did y'all have a cane duel in the car? What? And I've been told she gonna get me, but I ain't calling no names. But
Was the car wobbling from side to side?
I didn't even know, but I called him a name, and that's what she give me for the name I call.
Okay.
I can't ask the question because I don't know the politically correct words to use, so I'm gonna save it.
You got to get a fact check before you can use the word.
Hey, can I throw this out here just in case I might forget? Hey, doing communion Sunday. Communion. Don't y'all want to put a hot sauce on that bread?
No. Hell no. No.
I be wanting to because it ain't no taste.
You know what the bread represents, right?
Come on.
So
you know I do. But I'm just saying.
So you think dude was a spicy 2-piece or something? What? No. Why the hell would you even say?
I just thought about that, man.
Y'all want to know something funny though? I was in Texas when we did communion at the beginning of April. So when I got to church that next Sunday, it was a little communion cup right there in the bag, so I took it. And when I got in my truck Monday morning, I just said a prayer and did my little thing and done. And I was like, that was all right. I didn't know if it was the right thing to do, but
That's your time.
But you know, I also said though, you know, I got my own spot or whatever. I also said that I was gonna, like when people come over and kick it with me, like if you want to come in, you gotta do communion. Like I was gonna have the communion tray, especially like at parties and shit.
I'm scared of your communion because your communion might be real wine and
it's gonna be like you get from the Christian stuff.
Real wine.
Hey, I can do that.
Real wine and croutons. That's what you go.
No croutons hard, man. Yeah, I can't stand.
That's what you gonna take over Rock One House. You gonna take real wine and crouton. Anytime you do it, you know, because like I said, man, from time to time, and I don't know what it is because I'm so caught up in the what is it, the
circle of life.
It's not pageantry, it's the tradition of that day. I forget now, but during the pandemic, I used to take my aunt's communion every Sunday, but during the pandemic we did drive-by communion, And I really just don't think.
You,
But
like,
my
throw it out the
aunts,
car?
Y'all didn't kill
Praise
nobody.
Jesus.
who?
So y'all just throw out the car and be like, thank you,
No,
Jesus.
we handed it to them, man.
Oh.
But
One shot of pee.
But my aunts, I would take it to them, but I never did communion with them, so they were taking communion by themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I take it by their house. You know, after.
Hey, when y'all be saying y'all prayers, do y'all accidentally cuss sometimes? Saying y'all
Never.
prayers?
I have.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure it ain't just me.
I ain't never cussed. Never.
Like, I say my prayers a lot when I'm driving in my truck and I might hit a bump, be like, shit. And they're like, oh, sorry, Jesus.
No, I might put nigga in there, but I ain't never cussed.
Just wondering, man.
Hey, I got a question for y'all. Real, because we, in our, fourth, fifth, sixth decade of life, who invented cuss words? That made them cuss words, man? Who made them cuss words?
I don't
I
know.
don't know, man. I bet it was a black man.
It had to be it probably was a slave, man.
Because he got tired
But
of
no, I'm
pick
talking
cotton.
about that made them a cuss word.
He probably was a slave, man. He probably
Because-
got hit. He was like, bitch, if you hit me one more time.
Yeah, because back
But
then,
hold
the
on.
whips hurt, man.
But bitch was a female dog, so it wasn't talking about a woman, and that's a term you'll never hear me call a woman.
Facts. I don't. Yeah, I don't.
That's a
I
term
don't-
I don't use.
Yeah,
But
I
that
don't
was a
do that.
female dog. But it's one, and I promise, man, with one of my favorite comedians. That damn MF, man. That
Talking about
MF,
that
man.
Yeah, that was right there.
That's one of my favorite ones, right
I
there.
love that word.
That's one.
Shouts out to Samuel Jackson.
That's one of my.
He made that word sound real good.
Now you asked that question. Who was the person that says you had to use cuss words like correctly? Like, why you can't put a whole bunch of cuss words together and it still means something? Like, you don't just see
Because it just don't sound right.
It really don't.
Who's the person said it don't sound right?
But do y'all remember the movie Moving with Richard Pryor and
Richard
Stacey
Pryor,
Dash?
yeah, I remember that.
And they had the cuss job. Stacey Dash put a whole bunch of them together.
But you know what?
That didn't mean nothing.
But back in the day, when my mom and them used to, I said, "Ooh, I can't wait till I get grown so I can cuss." Even though we were
Some
cussing
of
at
'em.
school.
Do you cuss in front of your mom? Well, I know you probably do.
No,
You
you
don't
know
cuss in
what?
front of
I ain't never cussed in front of my mom or daddy. Daddy whooped my ass.
I try not to cuss in front of my dad. Sometimes it come out because they get me in the wrong moment and it'll come out. But I'm apologize. But I did cuss in front of my mom, mostly because my mama cussed me every day.
And see,
That
I'm
was the
grown
beauty
now.
of our relationship. Cause that's why I love the MF word. Cause every morning at 6:30 on my way to work, I was a black MF.
But
like,
you,
Yeah, how close you to work? And I'm like, man, I'm turning in the drive. Yo, black mom, didn't call me when you left home. Like,
but I know
it's
one
6:30.
thing. I know one thing. My mama said, "Boy, you better put that beer down." I'm a grown man.
Were you at your house or hers?
Heard.
No, you put the beer down at her house.
I did. Till I went outside.
No, you put the beer down.
Yeah, till I went outside.
I don't drink in my dad's house. Well, I'm not gonna have a bottle. I
Yeah,
might have a
I
red
understand.
cup, but standing in his driveway, that's public domain to me. I don't mind sitting on the back of my truck drinking at his house. But
But over my dad's house, it's totally different.
when my mama was living, we drank. It wasn't no drinking. We drank
Y'all
together. You know.
I drunk over my dad's house.
Yeah.
You know.
Now,
Yeah.
Pops don't drink, but when Pops come to my house, I'm at home, man.
Yeah. You're home.
I'm at home.
You're at home.
Now, what you got going?
Nothing, man. Keep going.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question because I'd had it happen to me. Just say the hot water tank break at your folks' house, and they got to come stay with you for 2 months. How you gonna deal with it?
Mm-hmm.
Will it still be your house or will it be their house?
It's gonna still be my house.
Yeah, it's his house.
Cause then I can start doing them how they did me when I was young.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel you on that, and they might give you some points.
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all better wash these goddamn dishes.
Yeah.
That's what
Use them, you clean them.
That's what you gonna say to your mom and dad.
I do it now at their house.
You gon-
They put me out every time.
You gonna give them your bedroom?
Nah.
Come on, man. That's
Man,
your
my
mom.
bed is my bed, man.
That's your mom and daddy, man. Flip the mattress, change the seat.
No.
Hey, on that note, y'all. On that note, is something wrong for putting my mother-in-law on the couch?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
you have
You
a
supposed
But-
to just have like a air mattress or something.
I know
No,
how many
but-
bedrooms you got in your house. Yes.
I got 3 bedrooms, but still.
You wrong for
But she
putting on-
loves sleeping on the
Now
couch.
that's different. You ain't sure you gotta leave with it.
She was like, "No, I want to sleep right here." She'll recline.
That's
that
different.
junk-
You're not putting her on the couch.
That's where she prefer to be.
That's where she prefer to be.
Well, you know, my mother-in-law drank much as I do. Well, she used to, you know.
I drank.
I smoke.
But no, man. I had that situation, and mom and dad came to live with me for 3 months, and I love the fact they were here. Only thing I did not love that mama thought my coffee pot was her coffee pot, and mama thought her rules from her house became my rules. Because I was a grown man, married with kids. And my mama gonna tell me one day that I came in the house too late.
Ooh. It's your
Honestly,
own, huh?
I promise, man. My whole reaction, because at that time, my wife worked at night, so she worked, and I think I said it on here before. We had a back then before we got old and hell.
She was a night stripper. He was a day stripper.
I'm gonna tell her
That's
to
fine.
listen at this moment, but we had a rule: don't let the sun catch you. So she worked at night. She wasn't never here. She didn't never know what time I came home. You know, I was out kicking it, man. That was in my bar hopping day. But I walked in the house one morning, man, I guess it was about 4:30, 5 o'clock. My mom in there fixing coffee and all this. She looked at me when I walked through the door, because I walked through the door leaning. I was
Lean.
I was on something. I walked in the door and she looked at me and she said, "Hey, you know I'm gonna call and tell her you don't bring your ass home this time of night." And I didn't even cuss my mom. Only thing I did was went right back out the door into the garage and walked back in the house. And my exact words to my mom: "Mama, this is my damn house. I come and go."
You didn't say that.
Wait till yes I did. I was like, I'm gonna tell her when she get home. I don't care. This is my house. I come and go. If you weren't here, I'd probably be coming in a little bit later than you being here.
Hey, on that note, man, how about, you invite your mama over or whatnot? My mama unplugged all the damn air freshener. All of them.
Why?
Tell me they were doing something to her.
Yeah, my mom had to get sent back to the house.
I'm going to tell you what I
Air
did.
fresheners.
Fix my mama plate. And I asked my wife, "Can you take her home for me, please?"
Now,
She took her home.
man,
Can't run my house.
we have so many funny stories because it took my folks' house caught on fire, and they actually redid their whole house. I'm talking about from floors to all the clothes in the house had to go to the cleaners and be redone.
Yeah.
So they were here about 3 months. My dad did so much stuff here. I remember my wife crying one day. My daddy cut our cabinets.
Ooh, don't say nothing about cutting cash.
He cut our cabinet, and it woke her up. Like I said, she worked at night. So he came in, and she was asleep, having to go to work that night. She don't hear nothing but a saw. This man got a table saw, a sawzall. This man cut the cabinet. She just woke up, and she just came and sat at the kitchen table and just started crying. But then, they don't top it. Something happened with the garage. Messed up. He cut a piece off the garage.
Oh, Lord,
Right.
have mercy.
And her first words to me was like, "How you let your daddy fix our garage? And he ain't got no damn garage." I was like, dude, he cut he cut the rollers on the thing, talking about they was gonna make them stay up.
Did he fix it?
Man, he fucked her truck up. You let the garage up, the whole garage fell on top of her truck. I was like, man, what that? Broke all the glass out. We had to get a new garage door. We do all that. I was like, Pops, what was you thinking? I thought I could make it work.
No, man.
Go on, say it, man. We freestyling,
Yeah,
man.
we freestyle. Go on, say it, nigga.
All right, fuck this. Okay, here we go.
We gonna freestyle for until your birthday. We gonna freestyle.
Okay, say less.
Hey, when is your birthday, though?
All right, if you don't know, don't worry about it.
For real?
God damn.
Hey, I'm old.
You sound like Scooby Doo. What the hell?
Is it before my anniversary?
God.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
It may be the day before your anniversary. When your anniversary?
21st.
Mine the 20th.
Oh, that's what's up then. And I'm off.
I thought the hell you said you wasn't gonna tell him.
Hey, you told me anniversary. I had to tell him.
Yeah.
He just.
My birthday is 23rd.
The June.
Oh, June.
Oh, I thought you was June too.
Not May. See, y'all fucked up out here. I'm a Taurus. I end Taurus season, man. That's why it's a special.
I understand, man.
Let me ask y'all something.
What up?
And like I said, you know, I be just on internet, social media, TikTok. Is at y'all age,
You gonna fight that motherfucker?
I know
Right there?
y'all old.
You gonna fight that
I
motherfucker?
don't see me.
Well, he can't see me.
Say Bixby. I fight a nigga named Bixby. Yeah, the 100 go. I mean, the 50 go before me.
I think I ran over one of them the other day, man.
You don't need
You
no
run
more
over
run over
everything.
story.
You run over everything.
I don't know how to ask this because I don't want this shit to sound weird.
Come on, nigga.
Oh, fuck it, man. Like I said, I watch all type of little podcast shows, man. When you get intimate, at y'all age, at y'all is now.
At our age, like our shit don't work. What?
Right.
No, I didn't say that. Y'all jumping the gun.
Go get to it.
Is foreplay still a big thing?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So,
What it do?
Speaking of Silverback,
there go one right there.
that one right there.
Come on in.
Nah, I just want y'all to hear something.
We record, man. We don't want to hear nothing.
Man, it's not the motherfucking. Y'all got the heat on in this bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called God.
Nah, it's hell for y'all motherfuckers.
It's called Sweatbox.
Yeah, man, I was just wondering, man, like, the older you get, do that shit phase out? Or
Hell no, nigga, I'm still young and hard.
Not to me.
No,
No,
I'm
because
just wondering.
hey, I'm still a kid at heart. I'm still a kid at heart, dog.
you still R. Kelly at heart.
I said kid, I ain't said shit about no goddamn.
It sound like it's.
I ain't pissing on nobody.
Okay, did it sound like you said R. Kelly at heart?
That used to be my ringtone back in the day.
Walking around looking like a fucking pumpkin in April. Nobody
Yeah.
care about what you
Hey.
talking about.
It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Fuck all y'all.
Looking like a pumpkin.
Man, this motherfucker.
How about them Lakers?
Hey, we won the game.
What that mean?
We did too. No,
The Grizzlies we in shit.
What difference do it make?
Yeah, it's over with for them Lakers, dog. It's over.
Don't count us out.
It's over with, dog.
I'm gonna tell you this: if we win tomorrow night, we go back to Minnesota. We still won more games than the Grizzlies.
What you
We-
got?
I'm gonna be
What you got
real.
on?
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. If your auntie had a mustache, she'd be your uncle.
Or she had a dick, she'd be your uncle.
I'm gonna tell you this: there was a woman down the street from me who used to have a mustache named Miss Johnny Mae, but she was still a woman.
That's why I said she had a dick.
No, she
Ooh,
had
wee.
it.
You went to her house to get freeze cooked, didn't you?
No,
I thought you.
Miss Hill was the one that had freeze cups and candy and all that.
Hey, speaking
Speaking
of
of
freeze
freeze cup, come on, what you finna say,
I
John?
was finna say, you know, ain't no candy lady
I was
around
just
this.
about to say
But
that.
you
Like,
know
we have
what?
a
But it
candy.
is-
Who would
not
have
a
a candidate
candidate
around
over
here getting shot up?
shit, we used to have
They gonna rob them.
Nah, but this nigga here used to have them the little cane, the necklace, sticky neck motherfucker. He got him
How you
like,
gonna point at me?
huh? You had him.
He from Mississippi.
I know he had him.
No, he didn't.
Oh, they had.
No.
They had
But you know
They
why
have
they don't
masks
have
and
candy ladies
everything.
like that no more, other than folks, you got these stick-up kids around here.
Yeah.
But you can
You
go to the candy store and buy candy just as cheap and go on for yourself. We got candy stores damn near in every community now. They got real stores you can go to.
Right.
You know,
Have you seen all of these that got shot up in Memphis over last week?
I heard about
I was
it.
gonna talk about that now.
Look at see Washington, 2 of them got gunned down.
I'm gonna talk about that now.
One went like the nigga, you know, when he was on the shit. He shot 3 motherfuckers the other day, just riding around town shooting motherfuckers.
20 minutes.
Yeah, they got his ass too.
We're gonna take a small pause for the cause, y'all. We're gonna get back with
Y'all was
y'all.
on,
Hey, let me explain what.
Check. It's your boy DJ Rockwood, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to Laughing Out the Life. And, man, make sure you go on all podcast platforms, man, and follow, like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, send us emails, comments, everything. We on Spotify, we on Apple Podcasts, we on YouTube, man. We got an Instagram, we got a Facebook, we got an X coming, we gonna have a Twitch coming. We got all this shit coming, man. Make sure y'all follow us and keep pushing us like we need y'all. So y'all been doing a great job, man. We've been getting a lot of feedback, and it's been great feedback. Not gonna lie to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. We're gonna hop right back into the episode.
What up?
Welcome back.
Hey man, just for our listening audience, man, we talked about it earlier. Glad Joe just pulled a Shaq on us. He just had to go relieve himself in the middle of a podcast. I'm pretty sure there's something there.
Pretty sure.
That,
Hey man, y'all never mind. Come on, let's
go
keep talking,
ahead, man. Go ahead.
My
man.
shit, it be because it hit me differently, man.
Because we done did the laughing shit, and we got some more laughing to do.
We gonna keep laughing, man.
But then we got
sure.
Okay, let's go back to the laughing shit, man. After we do this life and shit, and I just said it, man. Y'all, 901, man. What's going on, man? Honestly, man, we shooting up shit left and right for what? That's what I don't understand, man. What y'all doing it for?
Man, I'm finna trip y'all out. I'm talking about right hand on the Bible, right hand up to God. We get ready to go to church yesterday. We stopped and get us some McDonald's. We at the little window to get our food. On what's that?
Chef Drive.
No,
Mendenhall.
Mendenhall in Winchester. We sitting there finna get ready to get our food. I'm talking about the she putting that shit in the bag. We watching. All you hear is, "Pow, pow, 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 pow." She heard it. The girl that's fixing our food, she ran from the window. If I didn't pay $25, I would have drove off.
Yeah.
She came back to the window and like, "Were those gunshots?" We were like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Bro, it's Sunday morning, bro." Like, I mean, now granted, I'm not taking away nothing from nobody. You can beef with a motherfucker Sunday morning, Sunday night, whatever it is, but goddamn, bro, it's for majority of the world, it's church time.
I don't.
But look what area you was in.
It don't matter though, bro. It just
Because 901 don't really care. When you say 901, and folks, you know, it's in every community in the 901. They killing, and I'm really not understanding why.
They don't value life, man.
That the beef, because like I said, the old thing used to be no women, no kids. Man, they not looking at this no more. They just doing it.
I'm gonna tell you what we need to start doing, man. And it's gonna take a group of brave men and women. Niggas just need hugs nowadays, bro. A lot of niggas don't get hugs. A lot of motherfuckers don't get that love. They gonna try to find and chase that love from other shit, man.
I said it once before, and I'm gonna say it again, man. And I can't even just say YNs no more, because they ain't the only one doing it now. It's everybody. It's across all cultures. Dude, when you speak to somebody, it changes their whole day.
Yeah,
when you see somebody, just a what's up, man, or you know how we do it.
You can't say what's up, man, 'cause they might think you from the chick.
No,
If you walk up to me and be like, "What's up, man?" I'm be like,
if I say,
"Good lad," you know, it's go.
yeah, if I say little shoe, big sock ass,
No, you know what's up, man. It's like a greeting for a check, though. It ain't like
is that what it is now?
Yeah, when you say them words, when you say "What's up, man,"
That's a chick.
it's feel like a check coming out there. A motherfucker gonna be like, "Hold up, man."
But I can't at 54. I can't look at 18-year-old and say, "Hey, good afternoon."
Yes, you can.
But you know what they say?
But if you say "What's up, man," you might.
They be like, "What up, old school?" or "What's up,
What up, what up, OG?
What up, OG?" Yeah, I
That's
hear
some
that
funny
a lot.
shit. That happened to me yesterday after church. Went to a restaurant, ordered the food, and she's like, "I don't really know if we got that now." But the cook at the restaurant was standing in the door. He's like, I got you, man. How many you want, You want 3 or 4? What you need?
But
Just
see,
ask
I'm gonna tell you, like,
And
shit,
I was like, dude, you look as old as I do.
shit
'Cause
like
he,
that,
he
I
was
like
great.
though, man. I like this shit though
I
because
do.
I feel like
He was great too. That's what I'm trying to. He called me That's what I'm saying.
You had Mo Gray.
Not in my head. Not his was in his hair.
Yeah, you got that good dye.
But you letting your curls go down too, though, so you look more like a I see what you're doing. You getting ready to get them finger waves you've been telling us about all you.
Shit, I wish I can do it.
You gotta let your hair grow, man, like he do.
Hey, it ain't gonna be black. It's gonna be silver.
I can tell you how to do it. Shout out to Smurf. Get an appointment with Smurf. That motherfucker won't be to June.
Man, stop talking about my boy.
Hey man, Smurf my guy, man.
No, you can book.
Smurf
It's
done-
just me. I don't book
Smurf
like I
done
used
chopped
to.
me up plenty of time, man.
I'm getting to the age to where you get too many haircuts back to back. That shit start thinning, so I don't need. I'm gonna be like you in a minute. I'm gonna have real curls though.
My curls ain't real.
No, they look artificial.
Nap.
How the hell?
It look like you made them junk. Like you wouldn't have got a rat tail comb and just hooking your hair.
Yeah, it ain't so glow.
Okay, we ain't got our studio audience out here because we've had this whole conversation in my house.
The man mad.
I
'cause
got
he-
good hair.
He don't got good hair.
No, I got good hair, nigga. Just lay down.
My chest hair laid down. You did good hair?
Okay, what else?
Nah, I
you
didn't
wanna
answer
talk
my question.
about? Man, I'm not finna look at your chest.
I didn't say look at it. I said my chest hair lay down. Does that make me have? Because most of y'all niggas got taco meat. My shit straight.
It's great.
Straight.
Okay.
I got pictures. My damn hair is curly.
You got pigeon hair.
What is pigeon?
I don't know, but that's what I thought you was going to say when you put the P word.
No.
No, but that's a blessing. You know, you still got your black hair up there.
Yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, but that beard, that's another color there.
That's wisdom.
It's because he talk a lot.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And drink a lot.
His chin move a lot, so the hair don't have time to get black. So
It's keep moving. Yeah, be like,
I like the way y'all said that because keep doing it. Hey man, and we like I
What's
said,
up,
we going
man?
back. We going back. Hey man, y'all put these motherfucking guns down. Cause first of all, ain't nowhere in the hell at 18 years old I'm living with my mama. I'm taking no motherfucking AK or AR in the motherfucking house. That's not gonna happen.
it ain't gonna work.
That shit, I'd have been better taking a pound of weed in that motherfucker back
I
then.
didn't do that.
it's crazy how they get their hand on these motherfuckers.
In
I know it
Mississippi,
ain't hard.
In Mississippi, we just use our hands, man.
But they shooting firepower. These motherfuckers.
It's ridiculous, man.
Man, did y'all? I don't know if y'all have seen it. I'm gonna send it to y'all once I see it again. It's a video going around, man. They in the gas station. A couple black folks in there. White dude walk in. He got his pistol in his pocket. 2 YNs walk in behind him. I guess they seen him get out the car, so they done seen the gun. Walk in the store. One of the YNs. Well, right before he get ready and snatch that motherfucker, another one of their partners walk in, but he got a backpack on. You know, normally niggas that carry the backpack, that's where the big guns is.
Mm-hmm.
Snatched that joint. White dude was like, "Hey, bro, come on, man, don't do me like that." Da, da, da. He trying to plead with him, like, "Man, give my gun back, man. Please don't do me like that." But he had the bright idea to go outside after them folks, and like if you watching the video, next thing you hear is, "Pow, pow, 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 pow." They were like, man, white boy just got put down with his own pistol. And I was
Wow.
just like,
Wow.
It's sad, man.
It's sad.
And I'm not gonna say I don't know where it was. I don't know if it was here or wherever it was, but it's just like damn, like. But
Yeah, that's
you
sad.
would think people would get the picture, man. Like if you got a pistol on you, you don't gotta let it show unless you the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, man. Nothing gonna change this culture, man, until they let folks behind the wall talk. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't enough love out here, man. That's what
no, but
it ain't enough love.
and what I'm saying, the same way we sitting around doing our podcast, at some point they gonna have to let some podcast come from these penitentiaries. You know what I'm saying? You gonna, like I said, man, you don't glamorize this shit.
You don't glamorize it, but at
you
the same time, though, you still gotta have somebody out here showing these folks what love is, man. Because when you don't have love in your household, you go looking for it. So you think then once you go looking for it, you click over with niggas who also ain't got love in the household, man. So now y'all click up. I like this my little brother right here.
Well,
Love.
what I'm gonna ask you to do, man, I need you to just like post your phone on your dashboard and you go up and just hug them while in. I want to see how they work.
I would. I mean, look.
I want to see how they work out for you.
It ain't even. I'm talking about this with anybody, man. Like it ain't even. This is just beyond the hugging thing. It's no love, bro. Like if you got a young, especially these folks now got young parents that don't really care because they still trying to live their life and don't too much care about what their kids do. Like you legit got folks that's my age that got kids that's finna graduate high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm finna turn 34.
Yeah.
So, not everybody, and I'm not putting it on everybody, but you got some people who are still living their life while their kids raising themselves. So, when you got all this drill music and shit, and all they talk about is running up, shooting motherfuckers, robbing motherfuckers, stealing, killing.
See, I don't even know the terminology. You just see a drill.
That's what most of this shit is nowadays. Like I don't listen to it, but it's what they call it, drill music.
Okay.
And it's basically just what I just said, man. You got these motherfuckers. I just pulled up on my op, shot him in the car, you know, shit like that. You be like,
But see, that going back. At 16, what's an op?
shit, it was not a op. It nowadays was not a op, man.
Because dude, this you in a song.
It ain't even. This shit.
Now,
It
but
come
see,
from.
now-
It come from
now-
songs. It come from neighborhood. I told you
Like I
the
said,
first time I ever
now
got
y'all
locked
talking
up.
about shooting ball.
The first time I ever got locked up, man.
I go dunk on the motherfucker,
It's different.
and now he become my op because I bested him on the court.
See,
That
sometimes
shit
it
ain't
don't
cool.
go like that. If you got good sportsmanship and shit, you
Right,
if you
that-
got dunked on, you just got dunked on.
just
Now you
got
got to figure
dunked.
out how to get them back while playing ball.
I heard
But-
I heard a coach, almost plead with a kid, man, find something to do, man. Come play ball. We got an AAU team. Like, come play ball for me. This and that. He like, man, you sound lame in the motherfucker. I ain't like, dude, yeah, that's lame to them. Playing ball. That's
That's
why
lame to someone. Sometimes you got to sit down and have the conversation.
you got a
with
lot of damn like high school football team. 22. That's offense, defense. You got a high school football team with less than 30 players on it, but they got a school full of jokers. That would rather not play.
But you know what? Them be the main one that's hooping.
They can hoop, but
Yeah.
they don't think it's cool.
Mm-mm.
They don't think it's cool to hoop. I don't get that part.
But thank God that never happened to me, because I took it out on a few motherfuckers that fouling, doing all that shit. I dunked the ball. They were like, God damn. It was respect then, but then you got the other fool.
Then when you had
bust
the
a
high
ball.
top fade though,
I ain't had no high top fade. I was
you just
I was in my late 20s when I did that shit. But right now, hell, I can't even touch the damn net. But I still got jump.
Man, you just got to build the family back what family meant, man. These folks don't know what family is, and they think joining these little cliques and gangs is family and shit.
That ain't.
That's what I said, man. Because, granted, we do have some shit that happened to certain people at a young age that they family member done to them, that where you supposed to dislike them for that shit. But a lot of folks ain't even never had the opportunity to just be a part of family. They just automatically go straight left. Like you gotta family. Like my church always say, family is the feast, and you gotta love out loud, man. You got to.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. I used to whoop my cousin on my ass.
That was in the house.
Even on the court, you know, they talking bad. I whoop your mom.
But
You know.
but that's in house. Don't do that shit today. We got brothers killing brothers.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's different.
I think last week here we had a motherfucker dude wouldn't let his stepson use the car, and he killed a man. Like
Cause he won't let him use the car.
they buses run all day long. He wouldn't let him use the car. I mean, it's just getting crazy, man.
Yeah, it is.
But I ain't finna walk up and just hug a motherfucker that.
No, I ain't finna
No,
do
that ain't gonna happen.
Nah, you don't do that. No, you don't.
Yeah, okay, so here go Rock One. Rock One pulling the sack.
Well, hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go, man. Yeah, when you gotta go, dog.
But and we go now. Let's
Two
get.
times, dog.
Damn. This messed up. Before he used hand sanitizer in there, thing, y'all just won't be. See, okay.
Come on, Sam, man.
Look, going back to the laughing shit, man. I went to a cookout this weekend.
Okay.
I went to a cookout with people I started college with in 1988. Man, we had so much damn fun at the cookout. It reminded me because if you'd have gone to school with us, you'd have known how a lot of our Sunday afternoons went. Sunday afternoon, everybody just chilling. You come back in, you done went home, you come back to school. We just get on the yard outside the dorms, and we just had a block party. We had a block party Saturday, man. That joke was off the chain.
That's good.
Yeah, it was off the chain, man. Everybody, and then you reminiscing, you having these motherfuckers about 52.
I told you that ain't no game. Man.
Now they getting beat worse than the Grizzlies right now. So
Is that the last game?
Yeah, but we had a ball, man. And everybody just reminiscing, and we talking about it because so many of us started college together. You know what I'm saying? And we all were there, and we've been friends. Man, I had friends come in town from Cincinnati, Miami, Chattanooga, Clarksville. They just came in town Saturday, man. We just had a ball. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And that was just us because I went to a PWI, but if you go back now, you wouldn't know it was a PWI. I went to a PWI and we all became family. You know what I'm saying? Because we were all we had. You know, it wasn't no like drumline. There wasn't no one band, one sound, but we were all we had. You know, you relied on each other. Yeah, we motherfucker might have borrowed noodles today. You know what I'm saying? You might have did some shit like that, but we had a bond. You know. And that bond Saturday, you saw it all over again, you know. And it was mostly Greek, but everybody was invited. It was mostly Greek, but a lot of the Greek family didn't show up. But when we got to talking, and we went to how many of us out there, and it probably was 40 plus of us. How many of us had been roommates at some point? You know what I'm saying? Our girlfriends and wives now were roommates with this person. Man, we have a damn ball. Then we lost track of time out there, just hanging out, you know, with each other. Yeah. So you got to value that shit, man.
But on that note, what is it go take for these folks to stop doing it out here?
Devin said a hug.
I don't think
I said
it
love,
ain't
man.
gonna stop.
It's love.
It's love.
It ain't necessarily hug, man. You know, hugging people do make you feel better.
But you know what? I think it started with the parents.
I mean, of course, it
It started
started
with the
in-house,
parents,
man. But
It's in house. But you got some kids out there, you know, the street showing them love, and that's all they know.
Well, it's too many folks want the schoolhouse to raise them. And teachers and guidance counselors and principals,
They can't
man,
raise
they are there to educate them. They
Right.
there to get them to another level.
Exactly.
They're not there to raise them. They want them to raise them. And I don't get it.
I'm finna tell you this, but one of my classmates was like that. But you know what? He doing damn good right now, man. Honestly. He wasn't out here just shooting up folks. Well, you know, they were doing their thing, but it's totally different now, man. But this was in our era.
Yeah, because we didn't. It wasn't a lot of gunplay when back in the late '80s, early '90s. You saw a motherfucker with a gun, like you scared. That's what we were thinking.
They
like,
called cowards.
Y'all was doing cocaine too.
No, we
No,
were using
sir.
our hands.
You use your hands back then.
We were using hands back then.
To
though.
snout. Because I know it won't come back.
But
That
this
was
time,
smart.
you got these cowards. You know, you get your ass whooped, but they want to shoot. Now I understand that 3-4 motherfuckers on me. And, you know, then they say I'm gonna get them on. You know,
But you ain't bring no gun to the battle. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have no gun. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Back then, the biggest weapon I had, and I got it in my storage room at the house right now. I still got it. I had a solid wood Louisville Slugger baseball bat,
I got one in my truck.
and I kept it next to my driver's seat. That was my weapon. You know what I'm saying? And that was when there was more than one person messing with me. I wasn't gonna bring it out from one person, but I always tell jokers, if you ain't never lost a fight, you ain't been in there. Yeah.
You right about that. I
I
don't lost some fight.
Yeah.
What-
Rock one said he ain't never lost now because he ain't never fought.
I don't know. I haven't fought, but I don't just go looking for fights.
I've been in them.
I ain't got no reason, bro. All I do now is spread
Look, I
love.
won a
don't-
few, I lost a few.
the
I
ones
might
got-
have lost more than I won. I don't remember.
Really?
Yeah.
But you know what? I feel
The same.
I'm feeling great today. But I was hurt them days. Woo wee. You know when you had text me, and I said I was all right. I was lying. My whole left side was hurt. But I'm gonna tell you something. But when I went to church Sunday, didn't hurt at all.
They laid hands on you.
No, they didn't.
Somebody say Jesus. That's what it was.
They laid hands on you.
Dude, I mean, I was like,
They put their hands on you.
my son had came down for the weekend.
Did he?
Yeah, he kicked it with us.
Did he?
I'm gonna tell you, them naproxen. Oh my god.
That did antibiotic.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a
It's a
relief.
pain medicine.
I said,
Well, whatever it was, swelling on down, all it.
I'm gonna tell you what you had to do though. Take a glue bath.
Take a who?
Glue bath.
Glue.
Yeah. Go to the
GLUE.
GLU. Take the E out.
Take the E out.
Yeah.
What's a glue bath?
You gonna be
you-
sticky.
No, you ain't. You go in that joint. You put you a whole tub, a whole little squeezy thing of Elmer's glue in your water. Drop drop 2 drops of dish soap, and just sit in it, man. Watch what it do to you.
You gonna come out there, motherfucker, looking like
I'll
Donald
be
Trump?
looking like Spider-Man.
You gonna look like Donald Trump. You gonna be orange to the motherfucker.
I'm gonna be like Spider-Man without the bite.
That's fucked up. This man
Without the
said,
bike.
Bite.
Oh, I was like, damn, Spider-Man had a bike.
Fuck with me.
My bad. I ain't know, man.
but don't do that shit for real. Don't take no glue bath.
Who will go do that?
He might do it. He might do it for real.
Y'all don't want to hurt y'all goddamn self. Man, I ain't gonna do it.
Mm-mm.
You hurt yourself every day, saying, man.
I wake up with a different motherfucking ailment every damn day. Today, honestly, I said a few weeks ago, I stretched and sprained my ankle. This morning, it was my damn knee. I felt good in the motherfucker when I woke up and I stretched. My motherfucking knee popped. I was like, here this shit go again. But I'm straight. I'm good.
Ooh,
Hey man, getting old. That's part of the process. But as long as I got some BC and some Aleve, I'm straight.
Hey, that BC arthritis, this shit work just like that.
No.
I love BC.
BC.
I think BC the best thing going with pain medicine.
Before Christ, of course it is. What they use?
You said before
He
Christ is the
said
best
before
thing
Christ.
going?
That's what it was.
No, I can't.
What's the real name for BC?
Uh,
Exactly. Yeah, I
BC.
don't know.
But you
But
know
it
what?
ain't the best thing going. 'Cause
It works, and it worked just like that. It worked quick. I'm like, this ain't nothing like no
15
BC.
minutes. 15 minutes.
Or
without-
less. I love BC. But they say they mess with your stomach. It ain't never messed with my stomach. Never.
I take one every day. That could be one of our sponsors. Anybody
That's
out
probably
there?
what's wrong with you, man. You thinning your blood when you take one every day. That's why you be getting hurt so
I have to
bad.
take. Hey man, at 54,
You
the
ain't
doctor
gotta
say
take one
take
every
aspirin
day.
every day.
BC ain't an aspirin.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Go read the box. Go read the box.
Aspirin.
It don't say aspirin on the box.
What it say then, dog?
Not aspirin.
What
Isaiah,
BC say?
Huh?
Aspirin.
Aspirin.
It's
It's
not
aspirin.
aspirin. That's what they want y'all to believe, man. Read,
Aspirin and
Well,
caffeine.
what
Read the
BC mean?
ingredients. Read
Other
the
than before
ingredients.
Christ, what do BC mean?
I don't know,
It
but
don't
it's,
say.
it don't say.
Better condition?
Good.
It is better condition after you take that motherfucker.
Man,
for real.
it's just like and then you ain't gonna feel that pain no more. I love BC.
I'm gonna tell you what I love though, man.
Hey, we need to get some sponsors too, man. What you
We
think?
trying. We trying to get them.
BC be a good sponsor.
Y'all don't sure enough what to get sponsored, so it's hard.
BC and his damn liquor we be
You
drinking.
gotta get on social media, and he gotta share more.
I don't,
I don't what?
you know, I ain't on social
You
media.
need to get on there.
I'm on text.
You barely on that motherfucker.
Why aren't you on social media?
Cause that ain't me.
Hey,
You know, folks.
How's not you when we don't send shit with TikToks and
I ain't on
Reels.
TikTok. You know what I said? Go TikTok. Would you? Every.
but why won't you do social media?
That just ain't
And
me.
I know-
I'm old school, man.
And I know people take sabbaticals from social media. I just want to know why you ain't on.
Man, they were talking about that church Sunday.
Saber two
Social
tigers.
media.
For real.
Yeah.
Your church ain't on social media.
Yeah.
But they don't want you to be on social media.
That's
didn't
assistant.
say
He an
that.
assistant pastor.
Ooh, I almost said something. I ain't assistant pastor. I ain't close.
I can imagine him standing up in there. Cloud have mercy.
But I'm finna be security.
Hey, speaking of security, and I love my church, but we got these little security. I don't even know. They must went through the training. Got the little
Earpieces in.
what
Yeah,
they
yeah.
call them folks for the president of the
Secret Service?
Secret Service earpieces in, man.
Yeah.
I be like, look at my church, boy. This I
And see,
feel
I
safe.
like that. But once we get our church bill, it's gonna be like that.
Y'all building a new church.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Building a church on
Well-
302.
We don't need that at our church because you're going to hear gunshots, but they ain't going to be near the church. They're going to be down the street. You're going to hear them. Don't about to mess with the church.
Yeah,
man.
but
our church is a
but-
staple of the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
yeah, y'all in Castalia.
It's the staple of the
Mo-
neighborhood.
Sam, man, I love your church. I ain't gonna lie, I like it. Cause and then you know by me,
Y'all
used
really
to work
supposed to
in
be
that
came
area.
to my church though.
Huh?
Like, y'all was supposed to be at least came one Sunday to my
Just
church.
invite.
I invite y'all.
Nah,
niggas all
he-
the
he-
time.
No,
man.
Nick.
I invite
On the real,
y'all several times.
On the real, you have, but my church started at the same. Well, my church started 30
Hey,
minutes before yours.
you
His church started 3 hours. I
30.
mean, after
After
yours.
hours, yeah.
Yeah. So
He still
could
got
do
time to
it.
come and then
Yeah.
go to his church.
Like I said,
I'll
man,
do it. When you want to do it, let me know.
Come Sunday, first Sunday.
Hey, go pick up Justin first, man. Get Justin
I-
to church.
First
Cause
Sunday,
just-
I got to go to my church on first Sunday. I go to Greater Works, baby, on first Sunday. At my church.
That's my church.
And I got to make a road trip this weekend. And-
Yeah, we know you gone.
I'm not gonna make it this church. Well, I'm gonna try to get early enough in the morning to make it back to church on Sunday, which means I gotta get up. I gotta hit the road probably at least by 7:30.
Well, you sound like my uncle-in-law. Sound like Jenny baby.
I gotta at least make it back. I want to be there, but it's like I hate missing church. But I'm not going to church where I'm going.
I don't care where we go out of town. Jenny baby gonna make it that Sunday. I'm telling you. No matter where we go, we leave early. He gonna be on church. Well, he gonna be at church.
It made church. It really sparks your week. And a couple of weeks ago when I was sick and I didn't make it to church, Monday I was like, man, my week ain't gonna be good. And then I realized, hey man, I'm prayed up. I'm good. I'm straight. I can make it through the week, but it's nothing like going to church, man.
But on that note, I pray for all us all the time. Honestly,
You pray?
Yeah. Come on, man. Every day, my family and my friends.
You sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony. every day.
Gonna miss everybody.
Everybody.
Have anything
God got him. Yeah, a lot of stuff that happened to me.
Well, I still pray for it, man.
Okay.
Y'all my boys, man. Mm-hmm. That's why when I get this big blessing, y'all gonna feel it. Oh yeah, y'all gonna feel it.
Why we all can't be blessed together? A lottery ticket costs $3. Why we can't get $1 a piece and just split the pot?
You know what? When you said lottery ticket, they've been hitting this lottery like a mug. It ain't going up high as it used to be.
Man,
have you noticed it?
The lottery is like the NBA playoff. That shit set up, right? Y'all see the dude
set up
down,
for people up north.
Now the shit is set up by the administrator. Y'all saw what just happened in Texas. The same shit that dude was setting the lottery up for folks to win.
I got a question, man. If you kissing a female or whatever you like and her nose breath stink, what you gonna say?
Her who?
Nose breath.
Nose breath?
Nose breath.
If her nose stink?
Nose breath.
Like she exhaled.
Say you kiss, you know how you, and it stink.
And it stink? You know, that never happened to me.
I didn't say, what would you do? I didn't say it happened.
What would I do? I would turn around.
Would you let her know, like, hey, baby, something ain't right in your nose?
Not at that moment.
I know how to clear up halitosis. How you clear up nose breath?
Yeah, no, I ain't never heard.
I ain't gonna lie. I was messing with a female dog, and every time we kissed,
the nose stink.
Nose stink. I was just like,
damn.
You sure it wasn't your mustache?
I ain't got no mustache. So I know
you do have.
Yes,
I got one now.
Yeah, yes, you do.
That's because I'm almost of age to, develop a full. But back then I didn't. It was just a little. It was dog right there. Like I didn't clean my.
When that nose stink, just.
Did you have your do-rag on?
Hey, just stop breathing.
Did you have your do-rag on? It might have been your do-rag that was stinking. I ain't never heard no nose hair stink.
Dude, just.
I said nose breath.
Nose breath. Just stop breathing me like. Are they fine?
Because they're just like the people that say if your sit down earth stink, you can't sit next to me.
Sit down earth.
What the hell is that?
What the hell is that, fool?
All right. Say big. You go somewhere, you sit in a chair on the couch, somebody, and somebody come sit beside you and get up, and you be like, "Woo!"
No, that's stinking ass.
That's stinking ass.
That's sit down earth.
Yeah,
that's
stinking
ass.
And ass. That mean, nigga, you didn't bow.
Sit down earth, man.
I used to tell a motherfucker about that. You stink.
You don't supposed to tell them that stink.
No, if it's my boy, I say, hey man, you need to go take care of it. Go to the bathroom, act like you gotta pee, and just, hit that. Hit that in the back. Cause it's some soap in the bathroom. Take care of that, man.
Go to the bathroom and wash your area?
Yeah.
Anywhere?
Yeah.
Damn.
You got some paper towels and shit in there. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Man. Hey man. Please don't tell nobody in my house to go in the bathroom and wash their ass. Please don't do that.
Cause I ain't never smelled it though.
No, I'm saying if you smell it, somebody that's not a member of my household, Don't tell them to go in my bathroom and wash
Well,
their ass.
about us being bored, I'll be like, hey, man, you need to take care of it.
But what I'm saying is, if they not apart, it could be somebody. We could be just chilling, watching the game, doing whatever.
Yeah.
Don't tell nobody to go in there and wash your ass. No.
Cheap.
Come on, man. I don't want no motherfucking brown tissue in my trash can.
I say it, but we ain't never had that
Why
problem.
wouldn't they flush it though? Why would you think it to be in the trash
If
can?
the motherfucker won't wash their ass, they probably ain't got no problem with not flushing. That's the thing about it.
And then when you walk in there, man, why they sticking them flush the toilet? I be seeing that shit at work. I'm like, ain't nothing but grown folks here. Flush the goddamn toilet, man.
Hey, man. Folks really...
Is that a 55-point lead right there?
The game over. 55
I know.
points.
Okay. So you know who they finna play? Who they playing next? Okay. Because you know we coming out the East, right?
You can say that.
He's trash.
It's going game 7.
Man, shit, hype up your team.
That's why I said it's
Put
going
your
7.
team on.
Boston, it's going game 7
Okay.
against Cleveland.
I got you.
Might be the 5.
I got you.
Hey, the championship is coming out the East this year again.
I don't know.
Okay.
But hey, the West thick though.
Have you talked to the referees? Because they decide this shit for real.
Oh, they love Tatum and Brown.
They decide this shit.
But you know what? I think we might play New York, and New York can't beat us.
No, playoff ball different, man.
No, New York cannot beat us.
Hey,
See, they can't do it.
Check this out, man. I done had fun with y'all tonight, man. It's about time to wrap this shit up on Laughing After Life.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Once again, man, look us up, man. Lock us in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
YouTube, man. We on Instagram,
lock us in.
Facebook.
And what I need y'all to do after this, man, look at our Facebook page, man. These t-shirts coming in, man. This merch coming in.
We got
For
that
sure.
merch.
For
We
sure.
got this merch, man. Send our orders in. Like I said, man, Laughing After Life and without the G at the end of life and at gmail.com, man. Fuck with us. We got y'all.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
and check this out though. Our 10th episode is gonna be the next joint we drop, man. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to the 10th episode, cause we gonna do the damn thing.
What's up, baby?
But look, this your boy DJ Rock One.
Your man, Mr. Sandman.
Glass Joe in the house.
And we out this motherfucker, man.
Yes, sir.